It's time for your psychic tarot reading from the Chalice of Downloads. Okay, so a little bit of a brief catch up. How are you guys doing on this full moon in Scorpio? It's very stimulating, very inspiring. Okay, we have God blessed Mother of Pearl. Okay, this came through April the 8th, 2025. Oh, this is like the one I don't want to get because it's all signs. It's all signs. It's codes. Aries through to Pisces. You see? Okay. This is your download. I'm going to be here forever. Okay. So there's basically codes that I'm supposed to get for you. Aries through Pisces. And everyone gets a different code. Damn. Okay. So you can, like I said, some of you, you can think back to around the times that the downloads came through. It may not always resonate for everybody. Everyone has different, some people are clicking into, 2052 in the future. So I'm not just connecting with you. So Watch Natalie isn't just in the here and now, it's also connecting with people in the future. Okay, Aries, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Let's get your codes. Four of Cups to start. You can't, if you, you know what you like, you know what stimulates you, you know what you want. It's almost like someone's trying to get you to want something that you're like, and so you're just ready to break out. You're ready to break out of some kind of rut. Something is just not really, it's there's something wrong with it. It's not that thing, but there's something about you needing to follow your own personal preference. And your codes, it's kind of coming through some kind of, like for instance, if there isn't something trying to approach you, if there's not someone trying to be your friend that you're not interested in, or a romantic advance that you're not reciprocating, or maybe you're just feeling lackluster at work, or there's just nothing interesting coming across your desk, or like that kind of apathetic experience, your code is to tap into. This is like, okay, so you fire sign people, your psychic ability channels so fast because it's like when you take action, it's like because you take action quicker than all of the other zodiac signs, it's hard to like see and identify the psychic ability or the intuition because you ground it immediately. So that's part of like the magic of the fire signs is that you guys are lucky because you channel that energy of right time, right place, right people, talking and socializing and doing all the things. So it's like you may kind of lose that shine a little bit, or you may feel like you're in a rut or a slump. But just remember that your normal self is very curious and excited, brilliant, smart, engaged, interested, all about it. So you got to tap into this though, because you may not, with the tarot, you can like change your life to make the tarot readings happen, or you can change course and change things up to avert if it's not according to your preference. So you will have to tap into this energy though. Aries, sun, moon risings. Ooh, that was interesting. I wanted to set it aside instead of put the cards back. You've been putting it off. I feel like you know exactly what this is, Aries. Let me just show you guys on camera. I put it evenly distributed. Hello, Taurus, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Welcome to your coded message. We're going to see what your codes are for this moment, this quality of time. It is on the Scorpio full moon. So if you are a Taurus, okay. You have the lucky temperance energy. This is obviously you can see like the writing on it. It's an extra temperance. So with the Nine of Wands, this is almost like you have some, I'm getting judgments. I feel like you're kind of judgy. I feel like you're kind of judgy, a little bit judgmental, Taurus. And it's almost like you can have like a second chance at something or some kind of lucky meeting or occurrence. something to help, feels like to help you see something that you can't see because you're being judgmental about it. That's a lot. Okay. Ooh. Wow. So worth it for Tauruses. If you just do this, if you just soften your whatever this thing that you're feeling like judgmental about, that judgment is actually some kind of, how do I put this? It's like what you think you're being so judgmental about, you're actually its strongest supporter. You have crossing this energy, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Chariot, and the Seven of Wands. You're missing out on something that's like right in front of you, or it's like it comes around again, it comes around a second time, something serendipitous. And whatever you're judging so harshly, you are the biggest supporter of. You're the strongest champion for it. And there's something very successful about it. There's something very public about it. There's something that you come out on top with, like the thing that you were so judgmental about. That's your code, Taurus. Your secret code. When you feel the feeling of judgment or when you're thinking the judgmental thoughts, just ask yourself, could I actually really love this? And am I the biggest champion of this? See how that fits. Hello, Gemini, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Welcome, willkommen to your special coded message today. Let's take a look and see what your coded message is and how we can best support the Geminis, sun signs, moon signs, rising sign. Oh my God. Okay, so your feelings are stuck on something. You feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like, how do we break the code? What is the code to get Gemini out of this uncomfortable? That's very uncomfortable. Very, it's a person, a Queen of Wands. This person is your, how do I put this? This is your, like, I would say you might be super like caught into your feelings and being so stuck on like, how do I feel? How do I feel? But this person right here, this Queen of Wands, is someone that they're very action oriented. They're very, this is almost like if Gemini is like suffers from anxiety or insecure, let's do insecurity, like emotional, insecurity. This is a very confident person that you can learn from, and they're going to teach you how to be emotionally secure. It's kind of like that. This could also just be a friend that comes around to get you out of the house or get you switching up the energy because you're feeling stuck. So the energy isn't moving. It's not, there's nothing flowing in, there's nothing flowing out. You feel exactly the same. So if you're coming out of these retrograde energies, everyone should be feeling like, I'm seeing people feeling like they're on cloud nine. I'm seeing people getting buried under consequences. I'm seeing it's like things are cracking open at different times. And so if you're still feeling stuck, you've got to avail, whether this is a friend, a family member, some kind of person to help move this energy. Because, for instance, like I talked about this in some video, I make so many freaking videos, and I talked about in some video how you don't get to move on when you stay stuck in like hard feelings or, whatever. So that's your code to break through so that you can move on, that you can move into the future is this person. It's going to be a woman, confident, strong, sunflowers, there's going to be something, okay? So be open-minded, Gemini. Listen to what other people have to say. And you're just more so blinded by your own like feelings. That's all it is. So good social event, taking tea, something like that is going to be your code to break through and you're going to feel better about stuff. whatever it is that you're feeling really stuck on. Sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs, welcome, willkommen to your coded message today. This came through April the 8th, may or may not mean anything to you, 2025. Let's see what the message is for the Cancer. That was right away. Let's see. Ooh. Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Very strong to start. That's very fresh and new and exciting. Wow. Okay, so you're in the flow. Your coded message, keep doing whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You are in the flow. You are inspired, you are excited, you are emotionally fulfilled. Okay, so you have to just keep doing what you're doing. You've cracked the code. You're in alignment emotionally. There's something very new birthing within you. You're able to ground the action very easily. There may even be something that you're moving on, like physically that you're doing, that you're passionate, that you're pouring your love, creativity into. And it's going to lead to a really wonderful, passionate alliance with somebody else that is also they're either spiritual or they're creative or they're very emotional, emotionally mature. I like that. This is some kind of peace and equilibrium, equanimity. This is some kind of what I love about this for you is that you get to be exactly who you are with this Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Like these are very youthful energies. This is like very innocent, very, it's like the deer that they know when to go eat the fallen mulberries from the mulberry tree because they fermented long enough and they go get drunk on purpose and they go get like woozy. Can you imagine just like some woozy deer, just like, getting all like giddy? It's like that. It's got this really fun, pure, youthful energy to it. So keep channeling that. It's like you're feeling it and then you're doing it and then you're feeling it and then you're doing it. Keep that momentum. And I love this new person coming in, like two little peas in a pod. Really happy, really enjoyable, whether this is for work and career, wonderful collaboration, romantic, they're totally on your wavelength, friend oriented, more people to have fun with, whatever it is, it's like really, it's amazing. So that's a good one. The best one so far, Cancer. Way to go. Excellent. Leo, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Welcome, willkommen to your coded message. Let's see what codes we have to download for you today. This has been an interesting full moon. So this is like, especially for you guys from the fixed signs. You guys are coming full circle on something. You're at a pinnacle, a peak. This is like you're maybe about to do the best work of your entire life. You're about to make some kind of name for yourself in something. You're about to be very much, there's something where you complete something, you close something out, you become an authority on something, and it could be massively popular with the Three of Cups. This is like you're about to be a trendsetter. You're about to be some kind of, but you have to have some kind of like personal reckoning. You have to have some internal, like when the Oracle tells Neo that he's not the one, and he has to make that decision to go save Morpheus. That's like Neo's world moment. And when you have that moment where it's not conditional on anything, this is like so private, like the world, when it's Saturnian and wise and internal, this is like it's like your personal judgment day. It's where you are honest with yourself. And then you are graceful and benevolent with yourself, just as you would want. You know how some people believe in like the judgment of God, like they die and then they go up and there's the gate and then you get let in or not let in and then you get judged for your sins and like that's diabolical to make people believe that and make people think that way. But it's like if you were all of those roles for yourself, and then you get to have this meeting of all these different parts of your consciousness, the part of you that wants to forgive yourself, the part of you that feels guilty for whatever, the part of you that is change and has learned from everything, and the part of you from like it's very much like you have your own big thing that you're like, what's that, the come to Jesus moment about? And when you embody that and when you live that wisdom, the way people respond to it, very popular. A lot of friends, a lot of people around you celebrating you. You could be even just like celebrating some kind of achievement too. Virgo, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs, welcome, willkommen to your coded message. Let's see what your code is, your energetic code for this quality of time. Virgo, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Taking a while. Are you indecisive about something? Has something been taking a while? It's been taking a very long time, but the answer is yes. The answer is yes. The clouds part in the sky. The sun comes out to shine upon all of the Virgos. Looks very happy. Very optimistic. Thank you. Damn, okay. You also have the death card. So it's like, yes, no. Yes, no, on, off. Go. Stop. Like this is very much like you get some yes answer. You are doing something, moving forward on something, staying optimistic, stay in that vibration. You're already tuned into the whole point of this whole bagel is to be happy and express who you are and be the avatar that you came here to be and live through and gain the experience. You connecting with your happiness, you connecting with your inspiration, your creativity, your love, your partnership, like whatever that is for you, your children, joy, creativity, whatever it is, keep on that thread. It will lead to a profound transformation. I know people get really triggered, like, no, I love my life though, but don't you want to change some things? Yeah, but I want it to stay the same too. Like, well, it's going to be a profound transformation coming through your life, but you still, I don't want you to judge your happiness. Don't make your happiness conditional. Do what you're doing for its own sake, for its own joy. And it leads to a profound transformation where you get to drop even more of the baggage or even more of what could be slowing your roll. It's almost like you're paving the way with your happiness. You're paving the way with your excitement. So you've got to, so if there is anything that you're hoping to change, that you're trying to change, you're trying to build momentum for it, your code, Virgo, is to align with happiness, align with something that you can do whenever you want, or that you can put your focus on whenever you want. That's a source of happiness. That's a source of pleasure. That's a source of fulfillment. And it's going to help bring about the transformation that you're hoping for. Thank you, Virgo. Libra, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Welcome, willkommen to your coded messages. Let's see what the tarot has to tell you at this quality of time, for this quality of time, at this quality of time, for the Libras, balancing the scales. Page of Cups. Sweet. Very sweet. Oh my God. Strength. The challenge. Okay, so it's if this Page of Cups, if it's your feelings for a person, it could be for some of you, it could be a creative project that you're trying to start, or you're trying to birth, or you're trying to have it happen. If you are, how do I put this? If it is a child, if it is a young person, if you are the young person, like this Page of Cups is going to be different for a lot of different people. In any case, it will need some support. It will need some help. It will need some protection. It will need some bravery. So It's like if your kid's getting bullied at school, they will need extra support to protect their sensitivity, but also teach them how to protect themselves, like, and that sensitivity. It's like, so it's like something that you're very sensitive about, or that is very precious to you, or that you are very endeared towards or about. You will need to protect it. You will need to be brave for it or with it. And it will need, there's something very sensitive about it. So if it's a person, it's a very sensitive person, whether they're a child or not. It could be someone much younger than you. It could be someone that doesn't have any experience with something, and they're just going to need like that protection or that mentorship from you, or they'll need some kind of like they'll need some strength from you, and you're going to be the one to provide this. So it's either like you have to provide the strength for your own feelings. Like if this is your feeling for someone else or about something else, you will have to protect your feelings and make it so that other people are not tearing you down, so that you don't let criticisms or attacks get to you, or that you don't let outside judgments of how you feel mar that feeling and change how you feel based on that judgment or something. Okay. That's your code. Honestly, Libra, you're feeling something so precious and sweet and special. Get into the mindset of, I'm going to defend this and protect this vigorously. Like you want to, it's like, keep it secret, keep it safe. It might be something very private. Like if this is how you feel about a person, you might be keeping these feelings very close to the chest and like protecting it. Thank you, Libra. Okay, Scorpio, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Let's do this. Let's take a look at your coded messages that came through. Download came through on the 8th of April. What are the coded messages for the codes for Scorpio for this quality of time? Right away, of course, you're getting the super secret Scorpio spy card. That's what I call the Page of Swords. This is very much the eye of Sauron is upon you. It's like, what I also love about this card though, like it's a spy card because it's like, people watching each other, but it's also speaking truth to power. It's also the test of integrity. So Scorpio, you are either under a test of integrity, or you are, surprise, surprise, putting someone else under a test of integrity. And or there's surveillance involved with this. Oh, damn. I love you, crazy Scorpios. You're gonna get the truth. You're gonna get the results. You're gonna get the conversation. You're gonna have that. Let's hammer this out. Let's really talk about this. Can you really do this? Are you really prepared for this? Do you really feel this way? Is it like you are so getting to the quick of it? You're getting to the root of something. You're going to get to it. You're going to get to the bottom of it. And you know what? This Ace of Swords, you see how it's got on both sides? That's the balance between severity and grace. So sometimes we think we're going to be met with wrath. Maybe we made a mistake or something, and then we're met with grace. You're in a situation, Scorpio, where you've got to make some judgment of integrity and make a judgment of when is the severity side of the sword appropriate, and then where is the grace side of the sword appropriate. You're going to be hashing it out. You're going to be talking about it, and you're going to be getting really real with yourself and whoever is on the other side of the table, or whoever you're talking to, or whatever this is about. And the truth shall set you free. So whether this is the truth of feelings, ideas, plans, putting things together, I'm going to say, don't allow personal preference and personal nostalgia. And when I say personal preference, it's almost like, I want it to be you. I've been training you. I've been teaching you everything I know, and I want it to be you. But you've been acting out. You've been on bad behavior. You've been saying some crazy shit. You've been unpredictable. You've been bottoming out. I don't want to go train anybody else. I don't want to put all the effort and investment into getting to know and trust someone new, teach them everything. I want it to be you, but you're not acting the way I want you to act. You're not like showing up on time. You're not, and you know, you're trying to, let's say there's some issue, you know, you're trying to, and you're resentful towards me, and now all of a sudden you're mad at me for stuff, and I'm just trying to prepare you for this role, and I don't want it to be you, but you're just like, what is it like? And you know what, I'm like getting to the bottom, like, well, why have you just started to behave weird all of a sudden? Why are you weird now? Like, and really getting to the bottom of it. The preference, you might want it to be that you want it to work out like this, but just don't be, I would say you have to have like the cleanest clarity. Okay, Scorpio, like mentally, psychologically, in your conversations when you're putting things together with other people, as long as you have the clarity and you understand your own, whether that's cognitive biases, whether that's knowing that you have this preference for this way, but you know you're trying to force it, and you know you are better off finding someone with experience that you don't have to train, but they have experience and they're just like, they'll be great right on the spot, and you have a referral. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you get so attached to, or even like proving your point, getting someone to admit that you're right about something, showing someone the receipts and getting this, you know, I don't know, some kind of, what's that called? Like one-upmanship, or where you're besting people. I wouldn't even hold out for that. I know you guys have this thing that you want people to feel how they made you feel, and how you just, whatever the pain is or the frustration, you just want them to feel that. I get it. I totally get it. Let it go. Let it go. You're going to get to the bottom of this. You're going to get to the bottom of whatever it is, and you're going to have your answer. I'm going to say I'm getting this balance between severity and grace really strong with the Ace of Swords. So if there's been, and this is your full moon that I'm filming this on, so you guys are the ones that you need to redraw the bonds and boundaries to make sure that your, you know, intense energy is going into the right things, into the right people, so that the generosity flows both ways. Here's how you know. If you want to give and be generous, but you feel resentment and you feel like hard about it and you feel this like crunch inside, that resentment, don't feel guilty about that. That's actually where your boundary is. That is your boundary. If you want to do something for someone, but you feel resentment and you're judging yourself for feeling resentment, this could also be something you're working out, like psychologically or mentally. No, that's just your boundary. So you don't have to overgive. Maybe someone expects it from you. Maybe someone expects you to be available all the time at their beck and call. Maybe someone expects you to just go with the flow and not have any ideas of your own. Maybe someone expects you to just always give them another shot, another chance, another go ahead. Maybe they expect you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say really being honest with yourself about your own clarity, your own mental things that you have, so that you can see the other people very, very, very clearly. And you can see that give and take, or the flow, and then you can apply the severity and the grace like appropriately. Because if you're wanting to give but you're feeling resentment, you betray your own boundary by that over giving, and then it gets like very, it doesn't feel good. It's not a good flow going between the people. So it looks like things need to be reorganized. And I'm just going to say, Scorps, like, just don't be attached to mentally thinking that you want to force it a certain way to like make it fit. Because you will, I feel like you will know this person has a drug problem and they're not going to show up. They've been fucking up. I found something in their car. I can't, they're just not going to do it. They're making me all the promises in the world. Maybe you know they want to do it, they want to be able to do it, but you need to have the sort of truth and you need to know what's in their heart and what's like reality for them and in yours. And you need to see the whole thing from like the big picture perspective so that you can say, no, not this one. You're not going to ride on this one. You're going to get the next one, but you're not going to get on this one. We're going to send you to rehab first. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you've got to, so just really figure out. And then you can do all of the things you need to do once you know. Those are your code, Scorps. Sagittarius, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs, welcome, will common to your codes. Let's break down some of these energy codes for the Saggies for this quality of time. What is the message that wants to come through for the Saggies? Got, ooh, okay. Knight of Wands and this beautiful Strength card. There's a lot of beautiful colors in this. It's very warm. Page of Pentacles to cross. Okay, so you will need to be very brave. And okay, you need to be confident. You need to be confident and really be there for yourself. There's something that you want to start, and it's like you haven't started it yet. Not really. There's something you're holding your back. You're holding your back. You're holding yourself back somehow. But maybe some of you, maybe that's like a psychic slip for someone that you're holding your back. I don't even know if that's like a thing that people say, but maybe that'll mean something to you guys. So with the strength, it means that you have it. It means that it's there. You need to, the codes here with the Knight of Wands, it's almost like you may need to do something that's like getting in and out. You may need to do something that is not even, it's just like a flame, like a flush of activity. And you might just need to do that in order to truly start something. So this could even be something that's just like truncated, like a short-term burst of energy or something that you need to go through. It really does pay off though. It could lead to something that is a long-term financial bedrock of the future, but you really do need to do this like right now though. There's something kind of urgent coming through with this. So when it comes up, if it hasn't come up yet, make sure that you avail it and that you should be a little bit nervous. You should be a little bit just nervous, not like super anxious, because when you feel that nervousness, that's probably excitement filtered through some kind of negative belief that you have. Like there's something here about that could be something that's holding some of you back, but you want to do that. Let yourself go do that. Maybe this is just asking someone out. Maybe this is just submitting your film to some festival. Maybe this is, it feels like it could just be one big thing, but it leads to the beginning of something grand. I love that. It's like, that's a very optimistic one. And those are good codes. Like you can do that one. Thank you, Sag. Capricorn, yeah. Sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. The best sign in the world. Welcome, willkommen to our codes. Bro, this download came through April the 8th, 2025. Codes Aries through Pisces. And I knew, man, when I picked that freaking thing out of the chalice, damn. This has been amazing. I've been having a great time. See what the message is for the caps, breaking down some of these codes, these energetic codes. I have my Venus on the galactic center. So if there's anyone who's gonna be getting some damn codes, it's gonna be me. Okay. Four of Pentacles. That's so funny. Okay. That's so us. That is so. What's the message here? Oh, Ace of Pentacles, Death, and the Four of Wands. Bro. Okay. In all seriousness, Capricorns. In all seriousness, this is so, okay. you've got to, okay, so how the Capricorn achieves things. Capricorn like creates stability and then they like reach to the next level. And then when they get there, they achieve a level of stability at that next level. And then they reach again and do another big leap, risk. And then once they get there, they stabilize that level of achievement into a foundation. And then they reach higher and then they get ready and then they jump and like that's literally how Capricorn gets to the top of the ladder or the top of the whatever. That's what this looks like to me, is that you are stabilizing some success. You are stabilizing some growth. You are stabilizing some ability. You're stabilizing a position. So that's the thing to do. Stay in that vibration because you're entering a wholly new, different vibration. This could be that you have to relocate because of a job offer. This could be some huge wedding in the family. This could be a big family news happening, that there's big news happening in the family generally. You could have to change your living situation or the job situation because of one another, like because you're moving, you're changing your work, or because work is changing, you're changing your home life, or like there's something here. This could also, this is like a really big sweep. This is a big clean sweep of things. This is almost like switching careers, switching. This is that kind of a big, big thing. So with the death energy, that is telling me that this is a little bit of a fated divine timing kind of a thing. So you just continue to stabilize and concretize like whatever you're working on, that you're like just like put what you've been putting into, what you've been putting effort into to stabilize the growth, stabilize the position. Continue to do that. That is your code. Because everything's about to change anyway. For the better, for the positive. The death card is going to hit your life when that thing or the stuff or whatever it is has fulfilled its purpose in your life. So staying present in the present moment, Capricorn, and stabilizing whatever it is, it's going to get swept up anyway. It's going bye-bye. But that doesn't mean that you're not meant to stabilize it before it goes bye-bye. There's an experience you're supposed to have right now with this. You're supposed to learn something. That's why you never judge any. That's why you always live in the present moment. You cannot invalidate the stepping stones. You don't invalidate your past mistakes. You don't invalidate anything. Everything serves a purpose for you. This is more of the energy mastery stuff, but stabilized, serving a purpose. It's all going bye-bye. You're about to go to freaking, okay, but that's your message right here, right now, Caps. This could even be like a new member of the family bursting onto the scene. This is a big, not just a breath of fresh air, but like a gust, a big gust moving through everywhere. And it's just like, whoosh. So I wouldn't even be surprised if there's like last minute energy associated with this. That Ace of Pentacles, once it drops from the sky, that has a way of getting a Capricorn's attention, is the money. So I love that for us. Love that for the Capricorns. Blessings on blessings on blessings for my Capricorn brothers and sisters. Aquarius. Asmodeus. Beelzebub. Asmodeus. Okay. What are the codes that I'm here to grab for Aquarius, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs? What are the codes? And the truth shall set us free. We have the winning ticket. Aquarius, this is my favorite message, not just because I am an Aquarius, moon and Mercury, but because this is honestly, truly very much in sync with us. Ace of Swords, all you have to do is to tell the truth and continue telling the truth. All you have to do is be honest. This is like such our natural vibration. I mean, balance, severity, and grace here. Talked about it in someone else's that was popping out to me a lot. So make sure that when you speak that you are, because we are also with Aquarius energy with the solar eclipse, the last solar eclipse in our third house. So this is very much like you are at a refined position where you speak with freedom, Aquarius, and speaking with true freedom means that you are so pure in your vibration. It is unconditional to anything and anyone else. It is protected from people's judgments that way. That is what it means to be and speak with like true freedom and actual, like, how do I put this? Like actual liberation, speaking from a place of actual liberation. So when you speak the truth, when you speak honestly, when you speak openly, it is going to lead you to an absolutely amazing alliance with someone that is very, very mature, very, very wise. This could be someone that they have they have a lot of experience. I love this. This could be like where Aquariuses are getting a mentor, or there could just be a very big conversation. You could be having you may need to say something or apply for some job or put your bid in for something or have some kind of conversation. And it leads to, like I said, this wonderful alliance with someone that could be a mentor, a boss. This, for some of you, this is your husband or your father, that there needs to be some big conversation or there's some, you know, equalizing thing happening. But this is honestly such a relief. Like, continue to speak from the heart, continue to speak with freedom, where you are so, how do I put this? I don't want to say detached, because people immediately project so much onto the word detachment, and all of a sudden you're the ice queen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but if you're speaking and someone else gets their feelings hurt, they probably don't have good boundaries. They're probably so attached to something that you're saying and injecting their own meaning into it and projecting their own baggage into it, that they're hurting themselves through listening to you or something. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, speak with absolute freedom. Speak your intelligence, your experience, your humor, your relatability, your ideas, your creativity. Speak it all with freedom. That will trigger people. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, it will trigger people, but it won't trigger these kinds of people. This is actually going to help you connect with when I worked for the billionaire, I learned so much about how people like behave and how they act, and like how open-minded certain people are, and how the traits of the closed-minded, it's like, it's such a big thing. Like, talking to someone like on this level, someone who's an emperor, this is someone, they've bought and sold businesses, they've been married and divorced, they've had their kingdoms rise and fall over and over again. Like, they've just been through so much and they have so much experience. There's something connecting you to someone like this that you can maybe really learn from. And so you will stand out speaking with confidence, authenticity, and, like I said, the truth that is coming just from you. It's not, you're not, so I'm not saying like, don't go like critiquing and criticizing and talking about like other things, other people. Like, it needs to be very pure. The Ace of Swords is like a very pure, original vibration. And when you do that, you're like making your own magic, and you are attracting the right vibration of people. It's almost like someone sees you as raw talent, or like a raw diamond or something. And so they're like, you know what? I could use that. I could use that. I could talk to this, I can ask this person what they think about this, and I know I'm going to get an interesting answer. Or I could use this person in this role for my company, or something like that. So let yourself really shine through your mind, through your humor, through your words, through your connecting. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's not just detachment, it's actually connection. It's just a pure connection. Like, you speaking this way filters out closed-minded people that would just naysay or hold you back or dumb you down or just not get it right away. And you will like really connect and magnetize and attract people that will be on your wavelength. What a fun message. That's probably now my new favorite code. Good job, Aquas. Good job. Pisces, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Welcome, Pisces party, to your coded messages, your messages of the codes that we're deciphering for you guys. Let's get these energy codes for my Pisces, sun, moon, risings, what they need to know for this quality of. I'm feeling something very creative for you guys, like really creative. 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the death energy to start. That is so dramatic and public. Damn. Just like there was somebody else that had their crossing card being a person, Queen of Swords. Okay, Pisces, you are going to have to do something very unusual. You're going to have to. This is like when, in Being John Malkovich, when he goes to his agent and he's like, I want to be a puppeteer. And the agent's like, puppeteer it is. Like, it's like that. It's like you need to go do something where you are rebranding or you are starting over, or there may already be something happening in your life. Like you may already be getting information and news that things are changing. It could be reputational. So be creative in that sense. If something's like being taken away, if something's leaving your life organically, look at it as, thank you for taking that out for me. Now I get to be creative and building up a new structure. Okay. That energy, that code is leading you to a person that could be kind of life-changing, this Queen of Swords. This is going to be a lawyer, a professional, someone that's great with words, someone, a writer, someone that could be of great assistance to you. They're going to help you with something. They're going to help you figure something out, strategize, analyze. This is someone that's like, they can put all of the pieces together. They can see the whole and they can see all of its parts, like just built out, like maybe even in their own mind or something. So don't be afraid of deconstructing anything, especially professionally or in the career or in the reputation space, because it's leading you to someone that will help you put something together that is like a new, great, wonderful mosaic, but something that this person is specifically qualified for or can just be really helpful in helping you analyze and like put something together in a like very revitalized, transformative way. And she's pointing out all the butterflies by the rods here. So there's a transformation, a beautiful blossoming transformation happening. So it's almost like you're outgrowing some kind of shell and coming into a new, or outgrowing one skin and shedding that skin, and then you have a shiny new skin, and this person's part of that. So be on the lookout for a very sharp pistol of a person. Could be a woman, doesn't have to be, but okay. This was fun. Those are your codes, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Astrology on Mondays and then tarot on like Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. I love you forever and ever and always. Take very good care, everyone. Have a lovely end of the week, and I will see you guys again next Monday. Until then, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.